Welcome to the podcast. Cody, how you doing? Good? All right. As always, we like you to help us out. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, iTunes, rate, subscribe, review. Cody, let's go.
At Comes Natural Pod.
Yeah, that's the Twitter handle.
Jesus
Everyone knows.
Christ, you're the worst. Welcome to Comes Naturally. We are.
Joe.
Mike.
I'm Cody. Welcome to this week's show. We're talking about the stuff and things, well, mostly movies and some TV shows released, trailers-wise, released at Comic-Con 2016 from San Diego, California.
Yeah. Not to be confused with Comic-Con.
Yeah, which is
That's
just
a different...
a whole different
con.
group. A lot of red there, and black, and tall people of white descent.
That's probably true, actually.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, where do you want to start?
We'll start with the first trailer we watched today, which is Lego Batman Movie.
Hilarious.
This is
really
the
all I have
first
to say.
real trailer we've seen. The first teaser was him doing the song. This is the first one we've seen. We had to see our first look at Robin Boy Wonder, which is hilarious because he got big old eyes on his glasses.
Yeah, no, it's the pants part. These are
Yeah.
too tight, and he rips them off, but
That's
it's like
better.
just two little legs like flying
Yeah,
out.
pretty
That's
much.
better. Just,
I can only look at him
I can only look at you in the face right now.
It's so funny. For those who don't know, Will Arnett is reprising his role as Lego Batman from the Lego Movie, in his all-new feature film, as he calls it, the solo movie, only starring him, even though he's got other people in it. Zach Galifianakis is playing the Joker. We've heard him a little bit in this trailer, a wee bit of a laugh.
But that was it.
That was it. We have Michael Cera as Robin or slash Dick Grayson. Rosario Dawson's playing Batgirl slash Barbara Gordon.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Ray Fiennes or Voldemort is playing Alfred Pennyworth. And Mariah Carey is the mayor of Gotham City.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's really weird.
And from what I've heard, she plays Mariah Carey, mayor of Gotham City.
Oh,
Yeah. Because it's
Oh.
not Mariah Carey, character's name, mayor of Gotham City. It's literally Mariah Carey as the mayor of Gotham City.
so does that mean that they're going to release a Mariah Carey Lego figure then?
Yeah, if this movie does good.
Joe's been waiting for years.
Him and Zohan.
For years. No, I don't know.
Since like 2011.
Something, I don't know.
She's on a comeback. She's got a new album coming out.
Oh,
so,
is she?
Yep, you'll be happy to hear that. So, what does everyone think? Mike,
Yes.
Joe.
Yes.
All right, man, I'm a yes too. Yeah, it's a unanimous decision. We're going to see that movie. Next up is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. This is the newish Harry Potter.
New old Harry Potter
Yep.
with no Harry or Potter.
I mean,
I mean, there could be no Potters in there, yeah.
might not be any Potters. This does take place,
In
you know,
America.
A, in America, but B, it's also gonna be way before, like,
How many years before?
Well, it looked like 19...
How
it
many
looks like the
magic years
40s.
before?
Yeah.
Yeah, the way the hair and the clothes look and the cars and
It's very
stuff.
40-ish.
Yeah.
So like Harry Potter took place basically
Now.
present day.
Yeah.
Let's see if
This
there's
one
a.
takes place.
Back in like the 1940s
Yeah.
is what
Oh.
it feels like.
Oh,
No?
okay. 1926.
Oh, so
we
earlier.
were
We're 20 years
slightly off. Whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, 14 years ain't bad. I guess we're a little bit of
You're talking
this-
about all the years. That's pretty close.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
if you think we were then, you know, it was a good shot. Like,
Yeah.
This has a lot of people in it. We won't go through all of them because this list is way too long. But the Flash is in it. I just realized looking at this list. The new
Which
Flash,
Flash?
Ezra Miller,
The one
the
from
one
the
from
movie?
the Justice League. Yeah,
Okay.
the movie or the cinematic Flash, not the small screen Flash. Your big ones are going to be Eddie Redmayne. Eddie Redmayne is the main character. Dan Fogler plays his best friend. Originally rumored to be the villain, so it might be a spoiler still, but it definitely looks like
That guy from SWAT is the
yeah. That's the one.
You can
Colin
do it.
Farrell.
There you go.
I was gonna say Bullseye again, make Joe mad. Colin Farrell
Cody's
definitely looks like the bad guy.
favorite Daredevil movie of all time.
It is my favorite Daredevil movie of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Mine too.
See, I'm not the only one.
Well, you like it because of Ben Affleck. You're a giant hard-on for Ben Affleck.
He's got a weird heart on.
You have a weird heart on for Ben
That's
Affleck.
strange.
That's why you watched Argo so many times.
Weird, because I have not seen.
I was gonna say he hasn't seen Argo. I think so. I don't think that's correct, Joe. The trailer looks. This trailer looks interesting. Made it look different than what I thought it was gonna look like.
Why?
From the teaser. First teaser seemed like it was more of like a, just kind of a not say run of the mill Harry Potter movie, because this one made it look like a run of the mill.
But you're thinking of maybe like the earlier stuff where it
Yeah.
seemed like more action adventure.
Yeah, like more of
type
like haha.
things.
You know, this one like
Haha.
looks kind of like borderline scary, with a lot of dark
So,
and damage.
Later Harry Potter movies
Yeah.
where they really start to get into the
Yeah, like the dark and the
whole
depths
dark
and stuff.
Yeah,
Basically, when they killed off that dude from Twilight, Goblet of Fire,
yeah,
right? Goblet of Fire, is that the one that killed off that dude?
yeah, because it was during the
the
competition.
contest.
set.
Yep. The one that
And
Harry
towards
didn't
the
actually
end.
technically join. So yeah, it looks. I think it looks pretty dope. But I like the Harry Potter movies, so I'm.
Well,
I'm
I think
in.
we all like the Harry Potter movies. Probably not as much as you, but yeah, no, I think it looks absolutely interesting
Yeah.
and something I want to see.
So that's a yes,
And it-
yes. Michael.
Possibly.
Okay.
Not
Have you seen
sold.
all of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we watched them all at his house.
Did we watch them all at your house?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
we binged them before the seventh or
Before the final movie.
Before the
Okay.
yeah the two-parters, yeah,
Yeah.
the two-part movie.
I don't know if that was at
I-
your old place or his. I can't remember.
It was his place.
My old apartment.
Yeah, his old
off of
apartment.
83rd.
I
Yeah,
remember we did Aliens there.
we did a
before
lot of
Prometheus came
we did a
out.
lot of
We did that one sitting.
Yeah. Oh, that was rough.
well,
Harry
because we
Potter
couldn't
took
do
us-
Harry
Well, we
Potter.
only did. Well,
Couple-
I guess really we only did 1 and 2. We
Yeah.
did Alien and Aliens before we saw Prometheus.
Yeah.
because that's all that there is.
Yeah, shouldn't worry about
mean-
those other ones.
There's no such
Those
thing
other
as
discs that I
alien
have in
movies.
that collection are just blank.
Quadrilogy is so weird. It's
They're
like,
just blank.
there's,
It's
there's
weird.
Just
only
weird
two
deleted
movies.
scenes.
Yeah, exactly.
I was actually
They were
speaking of that. I was really hoping to see a Covenant.
Alien Covenant.
Yeah, something from it. I know they're filming it right now
Yeah.
because I've seen a lot of production art or production stills from it from like the actors and stuff.
I would think you'd see something maybe next year.
Well, because they had a panel
Did they?
there. They had a panel for the 25th anniversary.
Oh, that's different though. They obviously they would do something for the
Well, because
actual
Bill Paxton
anniversary
was
of the-
there. Michael, what's his last name? Starts with the B. Bain, right? Guy played Hicks. Not Hicks. The other one. Hicks was Bill Paxton. The main guy.
No, Hicks wasn't Bill Paxton.
Hicks was Bill Paxton, wasn't he? Oh no, Hicks was Michael Bain or Stain or whatever his last name is. The main dude that was like the romantic with
Yeah,
Tony or whatever.
Yeah.
Is that Hicks? I can't remember.
that's Hicks. Yes.
Okay, because he's the one with the melty face and the production art for the movie we'll probably never
He was
see.
the one that was supposed to be in the second or third one, but didn't actually make
Yeah.
it into the third one. Even
They
though
killed
he
him off
wanted
in the
to be
post credit
third
scene
one.
or the
Yeah.
pre credit scene.
Yes.
So yeah, I was hoping to see that. Just speaking of that,
It would have
stuff.
been really nice, but
like even just a teaser or something. Really,
just to sort of give us an idea of what we're going to get into.
yeah, what we're dealing with. Yeah, what'd you catch?
It's a rat-a-tat.
I'm not worried about it.
No,
Rat-a-tat. It's
this
bullshit. Rat-a-tat bullshit.
Oh, this rat-a-tat escape. What a
Aha, bitch.
what a bitch.
Next up is King Arthur: Legend of the Sword.
This one is the first time I saw this movie or this trailer for it. I really didn't even know this movie was coming out. But anything Guy Ritchie at this point after the one movie with spies, which I'm totally spacing
Man
out on.
from Uncle.
Man from Uncle. I'm in.
What about Sherlock? He's the one that directed the Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man Sherlock with Jude Law.
They were good movies, but like,
Man from Uncle's what tossed
Yeah.
you over, huh?
yeah, because it's funny. It was awesome. It was fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going against.
It's just
You.
weird. He's
It's
got
just-
this
yeah.
weird hate for the Sherlock movies.
Yeah. You know, he likes Sherlock.
Kind of
Yeah,
weird.
Weird.
So strange.
Not to be compared with your love for Ben Affleck.
Now it's pointed at me.
No, him.
Oh, I was like, directed at me now, son. Anyways, Matt Damon. But this one it's interesting. Like the first part of it, like when it first starts off, I'm like, it's shaky for me. I'm like, ugh, like the first person running thing and like the weird explosions in the air, and I don't really know what's gone. But it very much reminds me of his Sherlock movies, with like the like slow mo-ish action stuff, and then you get into like the hardcore like magic creatures and magic and John Watson with a fireball in his hand and the guy with the skull face, and I was like, all right, well,
Yeah, that whole sequence where it's just like flash character,
Yeah,
flash
super-
character, and you're
the-
just like, what's going on there? Why is Skeletor in this movie?
Yeah.
What the hell?
The new, it looks like speaking of themes of these trailers, if you watch all these trailers, it looks like it's like the theme for the Comic-Con trailers where starts off with a little bit of story and a montage of characters in action, and then it goes into some kind of song, title sequence, joke.
Yeah, that's how a lot of
Like
them did
it looks like
yeah.
all of them do that way, which is fine. I mean, it's they're all essentially teaser trailers for the most part. But it was an
it's
interesting
funny
way of
how
doing
they
it,
all
yeah.
had that literally almost the exact same
Yeah, for
storyline
sure.
behind all the trailers. Because even we're moving into the Wonder Woman one next, right?
No.
No.
We're not. We're
All right.
Suicide Squad next. But go ahead.
But Suicide Squad did the same thing because it ends with, was it the Margot Robbie
Elevator scene.
Elevator scene,
Yeah.
yeah.
Visual joke on that one.
Exactly.
Versus like a punchline joke like the Doctor Strange one was.
Or the Wonder Woman is the. In my world, we call those slaves.
Yep.
Ooh, I like her.
Okay, let's go. So yeah, King Arthur. Anybody else got any thoughts on King Arthur? Okay.
It'll be interesting. The only thing I was looking for in that trailer is Merlin, and it seems like you might see him because there's a flash of him fighting somebody that looks mystical.
Yeah, it was weird because
So-
Jude Law was using magic,
Right.
so it's like, all right, well, obviously magic does exist. Oh, the
yeah,
sword
no.
looked dope too. I was gonna bring up that
Oh yeah.
because it was Damascus. It was pretty sick.
Yeah, and he's pulling it from the stone,
Yeah.
and like the earth is starting to shake,
And
and,
the weird-
that fucking chess piece.
Yeah, the
horse
knight
is
chest,
blowing,
like, it's
or
like
not bleeding.
Like bleeding. I was like, I don't know if that's. I think that's just a weird scene of like someone dripping blood on it, but it seems weird to be cut right there because I was like, why would that horse be bleeding and whatever, or
Whatever.
horse
But yeah,
bleeding.
so I would wonder, what does Merlin look like, or is he even in it?
yeah, for sure.
Because he's a big part of the more
The mythos.
medieval telling of King Arthur. So, yeah, that's all I
Sure.
want to see in the next trailer.
Merlin.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in this movie too. We mentioned when we were talking before we started recording.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I'm
So
sitting
obviously
there.
you have Charlie
I'm
Hunnam as King Arthur.
looking at like a lot of people from Game of Thrones is in there.
There's at least two people I know of because there's
Bruce Bolton.
Bruce Bolton, and at least Littlefinger
Yeah.
is in there too. That's pretty interesting. Bruce Bolton's wearing this gnarly ass armor, like weird shoulder piece, and just like super messed up.
Yeah.
And then Littlefinger's shooting an arrow like a bitch, because Littlefinger. Oh look, another Rat Tat showed up! Yay! So excited about that. I don't need. That's not the thing I wanted anymore. Whatever. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
whatever.
So next one will be Suicide Squad. We watched the sizzle reel for that.
Wait, are you a yes or no?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm down to see it because it's Guy Ritchie. I mean, it looks. There's parts of it that was
based
like,
on the
"Ugh."
trailer, I'm a no.
Okay, the first trailer.
Just based on this trailer.
Like I'm a Guy Ritchie guy, so like I'm gonna go
What
with
Yeah.
it.
what makes you say no though?
Just I don't know.
It just no.
He
It's,
saw a dwarf.
That's
that's a
I
good
saw-
point. That's actually what I was going to ask because Mike,
There's no dragons
You're
in
not.
it.
Yeah,
It's
but
not-
you're not really known
Oh,
as
there's
like a
something that
person
looked
that
like it
will
was a dragon.
see fantasy, medieval type stuff.
maybe that's what it is, but it just doesn't.
Because
It looks like a.
thinking of all the times that we've watched movies that would be considered that, what was it, Dragon Slayer, Dragon
Slayer.
Slayer.
We watched that in
Lord
a
of the
segment we
Rings.
intentionally called Torture Theater.
yeah, but
so
you hate it, like
You
at
like
least I
Dragonheart?
could,
I really don't like
I know,
Dragonheart.
just
I
kidding.
just say that. I don't know. I don't know if it's the medieval thing, but it's just something about the trailer. I don't know if it's like this weird modernized action in a timepiece movie.
True.
Like that stuff kind of throws me off sometimes.
I know that.
Unless it's done jokingly, like a Knight's Tale.
See,
But this
then-
looks like
I was
or-
going to
or
bring
a
up a
Black
Knight's
Knight in
Tale,
King Arthur's Court.
and I was going to say I have a problem with that because it has a little bit too much of the
Modern
now
it is a
modernization
jokey
of it.
movie, though. You know what I mean? Like they did
yeah.
that on purpose.
Yeah, but
This one makes it like it seems like they're trying to make it super cool.
But
it's
with
like,
a Knight's Tale, I still get the feeling of like the main character, the main actor, I can't remember his
Heath
name. He's
Ledger.
still
Joker.
yeah, it's still playing it like kind of like a surfer dude type thing, and it's like I don't. That's the vibe that I
Surfer
got
dude?
when I watched it years ago.
The
Thought he was
Joker
doing-
and Vision are both in that. Vision / Oh, plus Robert Baratheon.
Oh, was he in that?
Yeah, he plays his squire.
Damn. He moved up
along
in the
with
world.
Alan Tudyk.
He moved up in the world. He died eventually.
Who?
Alan Tudyk.
He died in what?
Serenity.
I believe that's
Don't talk about it.
That is totally true.
No, it's just based. Like I said, I think it's more the like stylized action. I don't know. It's just there's
Fair
an
enough.
aesthetic, an actual look to it that I didn't like.
the aesthetics.
Yeah, like it's just
Maybe the next trailer will sway.
like.
your,
But I mean, like you said though, it is Guy Ritchie, and he doesn't make.
And they're fun movies. Like
Yeah, he's usually fun movies, but
Yeah.
this one a
lot of people
so far,
considered
I'm a no,
Sherlock
as a
movies, not good movies, and they
Yeah.
I think they were still critically panned, but they were fun movies. Like
yeah, for sure.
I love watching them. It's not for
I like
the
the Sherlock movies.
but it's not for the intrigue and the
But I
Sherlock
also like-
side of things. It's for the action
action,
adventure.
yeah.
But
and
I also
and the
feel
interaction, the brometer, the
Bromance.
bromance and broamity that they have with each other.
Bromedy?
That's the worst word you could have used.
Bro comedy.
We got what it
that
was.
they
It
have
was
was-
not good.
I didn't like that.
Bromance, yes.
Fuck you too.
Bromedy, no. That sounds like something you use to check weather.
I mean, a lot of the movies I like
It's a
are
barometer.
movies where
That's your-
it gives the
Yo, bro,
the,
it's gonna rain.
the actor a chance to kind of flex their muscles a little bit, performance wise. That's why I liked the Sherlock movies so much. This one doesn't seem like
At least from this trailer.
I
yes,
know what
doesn't
it
seem
was.
like
I
that.
know it's because Charlie Hunnam had his real accent. That's what it was that you didn't like. You're like, nope,
nope. He's not Jax Teller
Nope.
in this one. Get rid of it.
where's this motorcycle and that guy that played Hellboy?
and also that giant robot thing he lives in.
That got destroyed though.
Man,
They can rebuild it.
make it
They have the
stronger.
prowess. Speaking of which, Charlie Hunnam will not be returning for the
It's okay.
not pretty much.
2187 is gonna be in it. So that's
Yeah.
kinda cool. My dog.
John,
My dog
oh,
will
you
be
get-
in
okay.
it.
No,
Make
keep
sure.
going.
Okay,
keep
I
going.
was you had that confused like yeah. Okay, I was confused with
I
Joe's
was
face thing.
waiting for you to keep going.
He will not be returning for Pacific Rim 2 because one is his scheduling is super messed up because he's got a bunch of stuff coming up, but also he doesn't want to return without Guillermo del Toro was the big word on it because
And I don't blame him.
it was his movie as we said earlier.
Yeah.
He like thought of it,
Yeah,
wrote it,
off the
directed it.
podcast, as we said earlier. All right.
That's why I brought it up. Suicide Squad. Now that we're on that one, so we watched the Hall H presentation, one where they call the soundtrack trailer.
1 year later.
It is exactly 1 year later, sort of. Little more than 1 year.
Comic-Con years.
Yeah.
Exactly 1 year.
Because last year at Comic Con they did the first ever footage. That
And it leaked,
Leaked.
and they're like, "Oh, well,
Leaked.
here it is in HD."
Right.
yeah, leaked, air quotes. So this one shows off or plays 3 songs from the soundtrack with essentially like a long montage of just clip diarrhea, because it's like it doesn't look like it's in any sort of order because they're in and out of Belle Reve.
Well,
They're
they
in and out of
start
their
off at the
costumes, you know.
bar and
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
a little bit of monologue by the Will Smiths.
yeah, there's definitely no storyline to that
No.
trailer at
It's
all.
new footage,
but
though.
But it's new footage, and it's just a lot of like, a little bit of character stuff, and then action,
And a bunch of
and then-
Captain Boomerang stealing scenes.
yeah, and then a little bit more character stuff with Captain Boomerang. Oh, I hear you're the fire guy.
Ooh, look, fire. My favorite part is Jack Courtney gets to use his real accent, or close to his real accent. I think he plays it up a little bit more in this. But also, from the Comic-Con floor, they showed off the new Suicide Squad hot toys from Sideshow,
Oh, did they?
and one of them is Captain Boomerang, and he has a tracksuit on. You can see it because he has a coat, like a duster over the top of it, and you see there's words on it. It says Captain on the on his the zip up. I thought it was
Nice.
really funny. I was like, that dude's gonna be amazing.
Oh yeah, just some of the scenes that they
Yeah.
showed in the trailers.
Do you have a boyfriend? Fucking swords up against his throat. That's fantastic.
He's drinking the beer in the first one while they're all
Yeah.
fighting.
Because it's Australian, why not, right?
What was the other scene in this one where he makes the?
Well, so he's talking to Will Smith over the counter, and he goes, "Don't make me shoot you." He's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"Ooh."
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, makes me laugh. I think he's my favorite character for sure. He's gonna fucking
So from the trailer, he seems like he's going to be the comic relief. And,
Yeah, like the super inappropriate comic relief too,
exactly. Yeah.
and then making fun of other squaddies, which I thought was pretty funny. So I'm a yes, Michael.
Yes.
I figured Joseph.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, by the way, of the recording of this, we are
Is a
10
week.
days away.
Yeah.
When this comes out, when you're first listening to this, it'll be a week.
Yep.
So, because it's a week from Friday. Next up, Luke Cage, Marvel's Netflix Luke Cage.
The trailer definitely looks badass.
Yeah, the trailer is a lot more action.
I will
in
say,
it,
I
obviously.
obviously you two know, and probably the rest of the world knows at this point. I haven't finished all of Jessica Jones. I'm like 6 episodes in or something like that.
And you putting in no effort to actually finish it.
What do you mean? There's no effort.
When's the last time you watched an episode?
Of Jessica Jones, probably a couple months. Yes.
So
But
doesn't mean
Daredevil-
that doesn't mean there's no effort, because I am back to watching Daredevil. I'm now on
Yeah.
episode 6.
Of season 2. I had to
And-
clarify that
Well, you shouldn't have to, but yeah.
because I forgot if you'd actually watched all of 1.
I actually did watch all of 1, and then I'm on episode 2 of Stranger Things.
Yeah.
So-
He's Netflixing up like crazy. Question real quick. Are you watching any of those in 4K? Do you have 4K Netflix? Oh, your brother doesn't
I
pay
don't.
for it, right?
I don't. I've been thinking about getting it. I just don't know how much it is.
$12.99.
Okay.
It adds $1. Well, soon to be $2 because it's gonna go $14.99, right?
Yeah. See, it almost might be
Well,
worth
it's
it.
gonna go $12.99, and the 4K stuff is gonna.
But
be
my only other problem
$14.99,
is that
mine's
or
$13.99.
then I have to watch it.
for-
Streaming, just regular.
Well, yeah, so I mean, regular's $9.99. Mine's $11.99 because I have the 4K.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's an
you're
additional-
saying-
yeah.
Yeah,
it's
that's
gonna
what he
jump
was
up.
It's
asking.
gonna
if I
jump
have
up,
the 4K. The only thing that I don't like about that is the Xbox One, which is what I like playing everything off of, because I can plug my headphones in whenever I need to. Doesn't do 4K.
Nope. And it does not look it's going to, by the way.
The one that is now.
Yeah, the One S will be 4K.
Yeah, it will be
playback
4K.
on stuff
And
like Netflix.
I would love to say that I would get that, because I really don't care if I have a CD driver. Not a CD driver. Not
It has
I'll
a
buy
CD
everything.
drive.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
I thought it. Okay, I thought it.
Original theory was not going to be, but because
Yeah.
it plays the original discs, so it plays everything that the One does currently. It's going to have a disk drive, so it does both. It's just going to have a larger hard drive, a better processor,
Right.
and a much smaller size. They say it's 40% smaller, but if you really look at it, like that's your guys' math's off.
No,
That's just drastically smaller. I think it
It's
looks
a
smaller.
volume thing, and when you look at volume things, they're like it's 40%
But the
smaller. But
the
you're
crazy
like, it's
part
only a
is the
couple
power
inches.
supply is inside. So not only did they make everything smaller, but the power brick is inside the unit, so it's
See,
just a
I
cord.
really like that, because I
Yeah.
fucking hate the Xbox power
Yeah.
bricks.
Always.
The 360 had that ginormous power brick that you're trying to incorporate it into your home theater system,
Yep.
and you're like, where do I put this?
You're afraid to put it near
ginormous-
in because it heats up.
Yeah.
You can't put it on the carpet because it's going to suck fibers in because there's obviously there's a fan in it. And it's just going to burn out and you have to fucking buy a new one, which you can't do, so you have to buy a new Xbox, or
And
if
the-
you have a service plan, you have to use it up.
The one is just as bad.
Oh, yeah.
It was
Easily.
huge.
Yep.
So that is pretty cool that they're doing that.
Yeah,
but
internal power supply.
I,
And it can be vertically stood up if you want.
but the fact that they're releasing this one, and then next year they're going to be releasing the even more powerful one, it's like
2 different Xboxes, though. 2 different Xboxes.
But it's all geared at the same stuff. You're going to be able
Sort
to play
of.
the same
So
games.
Project Scorpio will be able to play Xbox One and One S. Well, actually, One S games, Xbox One games, as well as all the new ones. So I will definitely be getting Scorpio for sure. I did pre-order an S, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it just yet. I might wait for the Gears of War one.
See, that's just too many consoles. Like they shouldn't be doing that.
Well, the Gears of War one's just a bundle.
The Gear of War is one's the bundle,
Yeah.
but it's an S still.
Yes.
So that's what I mean. Like you've only had the Xbox One out for 2 years now, 3 years,
This 3 years. Yeah.
3 years now.
3 year mark will be this year.
Now you're releasing the slim version.
Yep.
fine.
Which is what they always do.
And it's a little bit more powerful, but usually these things go in what, a 6-year cycle,
Yeah.
and this will be actually a 4-year
4-year
cycle.
cycle. Yep.
So they're shortening it, and it just feels like it's too close. That's too.
The difference is the Scorpio is not designed to replace the S.
No, it's not. But from the people that already have
Yes.
the one and have had it for a while, seem like I feel like I'd be screwed out of it, because I'm not getting the 4K. I have the 4K TV. If I want the 4K, I have to buy another Xbox. Is what I'm saying. if there were like a really good trade-in program,
We're still hoping on.
that would be something I would take advantage of. But I know there's not going to be a really good trade-in program because at most I'm only going to be able to get like 50% of the original value of the
No, not
console.
even that right now.
But I mean like when it's released, like day one it's released, and they're like, hey, bring in your Xbox, we'll give you $200 for it. It's like, okay, but the other console's still $400 or $500, so I still have to put
$400.
But for the
Yes.
the S, but the
Scorpio?
No, the Gears of War edition is.
Oh yeah,
is
because that comes with
$50
the.
or more.
Well, yeah, it's because.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying.
limited
It's
edition.
like it sucks because it's like I feel like I'm being screwed out of that. Had they just released all that stuff to begin with. Boom.
What makes me mad is the different variations. They should only do one. They're releasing 3 versions of the S. There's the one that comes out next Tuesday. By the way, if you didn't know, it's August 2nd. So in 6 days, is a 2 terabyte, and then the 1 terabyte and the 500 gig don't come out until December-ish time. We don't actually know a date yet.
Doesn't really make any sense.
They shouldn't release more than just one, anyways.
Well, they shouldn't. No.
They should release one version of it. It has one size hard drive, and that's it. But they want to have different price ranges.
Are these ones? Is the S going to be hot swappable, or
We don't know yet.
you don't know yet?
The mock we got in the store is literally just a mock. It's an empty shell.
Yeah.
It's weird because it has IOs on it, like they're actual plugs. Like they have like wiring, like not wiring, but they have like
No,
actual,
but I've seen, and it's weighted to feel like the actual.
ours
weight of
is
it.
not weighted to be.
Oh, it's not weighted at all?
No,
'Cause-
because ours is an acrylic. This is a box. They just pull it up. So we're like, oh, because it looked like we can hook it up. So I was like, we're gonna hook this fucker up and see if it works, right? Because when they showed it E3, was actually functional. Like they
Okay.
actually had the weight of it. So we open up the acrylic case. Jake grabs it and he's like, "Oh fuck, it's empty." I was like, "What?" And I was like, "Oh, it's empty. You can see right through it." I was like, "Ah, fuck,
I can see through you, you fake.
you
It's
you
a
phony."
Great
Yeah.
big phony.
So yeah, I don't like the fact they're doing 3 different models. I think you should just stick with one.
Yeah.
But I get why, because there's people who balk at the price.
Yeah.
Because when you throw like a 2 terabyte hard drive in there, it's going to be more expensive.
But I still am just surprised that the Xbox One just can't handle 4K. Like, I don't get it. Like,
think
I
it
understand that.
Might be able to. I think it'd be because I've noticed when I was playing the Division the other night, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch some Netflix, and I was like, I'm lazy, I don't want to reach, or I don't want to switch over. I'll just go because I have the Redstone update, so I got there's an update to Netflix on there. I was like, I'm gonna go look at it, right? And I watched one episode of Bob's Burgers, and it actually looks worse than my Apple TV.
Really?
Yeah, like it's darker. Like the colors don't look as good. I was like, maybe this is my eyes or whatever. So I switched over real quick to the Apple TV, played the same episode, and I was
And it
like,
looks
nope.
brighter and-
The menu looked brighter, the thumbnails looked brighter, everything looked brighter. Because the two menus for the Netflix app on the Xbox and the Netflix app on the Apple TV look almost exactly the same. Slight different scrolling and animation, but I think it's because the Apple TV one was always different. But the video quality, I was like, well, this looks better, And then if you switch over to my TV app, 4K stuff, not for Bob's Burgers in 4K, but like when I watch the Marvel stuff or Stranger Things, I watch it in 4K on my
Right, which
built-in
would be
TV.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Like you said, I'd have to watch it on my built-in TV.
Yeah.
And the way my setup is, it's just not the best to do. So I would want the integration. I would even buy an Apple TV at that point.
Yeah.
If it did 4K, but it doesn't. It's
Nope.
another one of those things where it's like, well, why doesn't it?
At this point, yeah, I think it should have been on the ball.
Yeah.
Well, the new iPhone's supposedly supposed to be able to shoot in 4K for video.
But we get back to the whole, because the brand new iPhone, rumor has it, is
There's
it's
an active
also
one too. Yeah.
3D as well. And
I
it's
think
like,
that's. I don't know.
But I'm saying, based off the rumor,
Yeah.
if it comes out to be true, and yet Apple doesn't release any
Anything
hardware
that
for
does
you to be
3D,
able to
yeah.
do 3D, well, then why even include it as a function in your phone? Why include 4K when your Apple TV, which is what displays to your TV, which you could use to show 4K stuff, doesn't do 4K?
It's true.
So,
We're just waiting
which is, I guess,
because we don't even
fine.
have the full details of tvOS 3. Is it 3 now?
But would they release new hardware along with it?
No, because I guarantee you this one can do it. if a TV can get 4K Netflix, that little box can get it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's what my point is with
Yeah.
the Xbox One. It's like, dude, come on, guys.
Yeah.
I know you'd probably have some sort of chip within the Xbox that's supposed to handle all the 4K stuff, so you don't have to worry about doing some sort of software thing to load up the graphics card or whatnot, and you don't lose that experience. But come on, guys.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're off track.
Yeah, way to go, Mike. Thanks a lot.
God, I
Jesus
know.
Christ.
You chattermouth.
Luke Cage, the TV show from Netflix and Marvel. I was gonna say, are we gonna watch it? I mean, Mike and I are probably yes. Joe's like eventually.
Well, no, I'm a definite yes. I'll eventually watch it. I'll watch probably like the first 4 episodes.
I wonder
then
how-
something will happen. I won't watch them for a while.
I wonder how much Jessica Jones is gonna play into it.
But with everything coming together at this point, because they will get into that, they also showed the Defenders
Yep.
short little teaser thing. You know, Iron Fist is just wrapping up. How
Defenders
much
started
of
started pre-production?
yeah? So how much are we going to see of them starting to cross over into each other's world? Because, like I said, I finished episode 6 of Daredevil, and they mentioned Jessica Jones in that. So,
Yeah.
at what point, do you see Iron Fist mentioned in Luke Cage, or you see Luke
You'd be
Cage mentioned in
surprised
Iron
Iron Fist
Fist?
gets introduced in Luke Cage because they're
Homies.
they're the duo out of the group.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, technically Jessica Jones and
Luke Cage,
Luke Cage work because
have
Power
already
Man,
shown
Power
up.
Girl.
Yeah,
But
But like even like
that was before.
the
In this,
more
it's not, yeah.
recent,
Yeah.
like
Currently
there's-
running it right now
Yeah.
in comic book stores is a Power Man and Iron Fist book.
and even in the animated cartoon, those are the
Yeah, you always see them together.
those are the two that hang out.
I really hope at one point Luke Cage is wearing jeans, a big belt buckle,
right.
and a yellow shirt. Just like
Just
a
classic Luke Cage
Yep.
look.
because they showed the Power Girl outfit, or well, technically they showed Jewel, but that's the Power Girl outfit too. But and the Jessica Jones.
Then I wonder if, because obviously Iron Fist will be the last one that they will.
That's the last one for the Defenders, yeah, because that's the 4 parts.
So Defenders should be coming out
Daredevil
afterwards.
3 has already been announced too.
Yeah, Daredevil
so-
3 was I didn't play that one,
But-
mainly because there's really nothing to it. It's literally a subway sign that
Yeah.
gets blood splatter on it.
But I'm talking about chronology of like when they're going to release things for. They're not. I don't think they would sit there and overlap things. So they're not going to play Iron Fist at the same time that they start doing.
No, so it's going to
Defenders.
go.
I want one every
So
month.
well, no. So I'm just
Getting there.
wondering if like they end Iron Fist with a segue into the Defenders.
Yeah, so
That's
it's going
all
to
I'm wondering.
go. It's going to go. So Luke Cage comes out the end of this year.
Mhm. Iron Fist is next year.
Daredevil season 3.
Mm-hmm.
Iron Fist Defenders, if I remember correctly. So next year we'll have Daredevil season 3, Iron Fist, and the Defenders. Which I kind of wish they would wait for Daredevil season 3 to after, but I don't know if plot wise like what they're doing with it, because the end. Well, I'm not gonna spoil the end of. I almost coded
You almost
I almost
coded me.
the fuck out of you right now.
Just-
Which is fine, Mike says. We gave you enough time. It's only been 3 months. 4 months. Almost 5 months. He's good at point.
Some people were busy within that amount of time.
Doing nothing.
Doing school.
Like I
jerk
said,
off.
nothing.
jerking off.
Yeah,
That's
jerking
what took
off.
up all your time.
He was really busy jerking off. So yeah, I think I don't know if I'm trying
full-time
to
sport.
look up Iron Fist real quick to see if they. I don't think they put a date on it. They just said 2017.
But it is next year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Along with everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, I mean, my question is that I wonder what they're going to end it, and if they're just going to segue, dun dun dun, Defenders, and then wait a month or so, and Defenders comes out, and you get to see the rest of what was happening, or the culmination of everybody else's season end. Because that'd be kind of dope.
Using the same director of photography for both Luke Cage and Iron Fist. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh no, all 3. Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist are all the same director of photography. That's good.
That dude's got some work.
Fuck yeah, it does. 13 episodes each so far of those 3. It's pretty good. Yeah, there's no. It just says release 2017. I wonder if Defenders is not 2017 then. Didn't it say 2017 in the trailer?
I thought it did. I didn't see anything that said 2018 or to be announced.
Yeah, that's weird. Preceded by Marvel's Luke Cage. Trying to see if there's none. I'm a like I said, I'm a yes for both of those
But
and the
definitely
Defenders.
All
I-
Netflix.
Yeah, so far they haven't let us down. I don't think they've let us down at all for any of their Marvel Netflix
No.
stuff.
In fact,
And with the introduction of Ghost Rider into Agents of Shield, cast members of Agents of Shield have talked about that Ghost Rider is going to be basically the conduit to make them a little bit darker, a little bit more grittier, to put them more in line with the Netflix
stuff.
series stuff.
So far, the two shows, well, three seasons, two shows we've seen, extremely dark, extremely dark. You know, like murder, rape.
So if they get Agents of Shield, it's obviously not going to be that much, but if you can get
that more in
like
line with
more
the-
tone, the more proper tone to it, we'll probably be more apt to actually see Coulson in one of them, or Daredevil pop up on Avengers or something like that. Because Ghost Rider is gonna give Agents of Shield a boost for sure. Like, it's gonna bring me back to it. Like, now I gotta go watch
All of season 3.
Yeah, or 2.
Actually, I have to finish 2 and
3
probably watch all of 3. Yeah.
because I want to be up to date when they bring Ghost Rider in. So
I stopped watching halfway. I think it was halfway through season 2, because it just got to the point where I was like, not really interested anymore, because it was a super slow burn. First episode was like, and these new characters, dead, and then you're like,
Yeah,
But
I
you
actually
just-
remember that. You just introduced
just-
what's her name, and you're
Xena
like,
just got in there and
yeah.
murder her ass.
literally like 10 minutes into the episode, and you're just
Yeah.
like, that
Maybe
was
that's
it.
not
was
why
that
I-
season 3?
You built all
no,
that
that's
up.
2.
It was 2, right?
I wasn't worried about any of that. My thing was strictly I have so much superhero shit going on to watch, and like there's all this, like there's a movie every other month that comes out.
True.
I watch Arrow, I watch Flash, every Netflix show, and I was just like, oh, something's getting dropped, and it was Agents of Shield. Like
I can't do it.
yeah, it's just too much shit, man.
As much as I sort of enjoyed it, I think it went too campy for me, and that's where it started losing me.
TV budget when you have to do 22
exactly.
episodes.
And then just
is
the
rough.
fact that it wasn't
22 episodes is an old fucking dumb idea anyway.
Yeah.
Like the story will move so much better. The episodes will be so much better if they go to that 12, even 15. Like, just cut that shit down. Like, you don't need 22 episodes.
Even I'd say even 18 would be like
especially
the
for an hour
most-
long show. Like,
Action
there's
drama.
no reason for 22 episodes to tell a story.
but
their
and then
cast is
it
fucking
just
enormous.
felt out of tone with the rest of even the movies. It was
Yeah.
just completely out of tone. So that's kind of what I fell away with it.
What a dick. So yeah, and then the teaser for Defenders, like we said, is literally just that. It's a bunch of stuff. It's basically paper being torn off what looks to be a wall of like different like pictures and flyers and stuff, and it shows little clips. Like it shows the Alias Agency, and it gets torn away to a camera lens. It shows the bar, an advertisement for a bar with a shot glass. It gets torn away and it's bulletproof, or like it's bullets through a shirt. Looks like, and then it jumps over to a kung fu ad, and then it says "Who is Danny Rand" on this little post-it note. Then it gets ripped away and it's the Iron Fist logo, the little dragon guy.
Yeah.
And then as it pans out, you see each one has a letter that looks like an insignia of part of those 4 characters, and it says "Defend," and it's got sticks talking over the top of it, saying that you think 4 of you can protect the city or something. You can't even protect yourselves.
Yeah.
So, it was pretty dope. It was just basically showing you that they're definitely the Defenders are a thing. 'Cause a lot of people doubted it was going to be a thing still,
Right.
because it was like taking so long. Because the original plan was like all 4 were going to have a series,
Like all
or
at
one
once.
episode or one season each, and then the Defenders, and then go from there. But it's like you got Daredevil season 2 out of the way,
You had problems with Iron Fist.
Yeah, like they
And then
lost
it was,
a bunch of like
yeah,
it
it was
took forever to
doubtful
get
whether that was even going to happen.
Yep. There was rumors there was going to be a movie, and then
Yeah.
like, was it going to happen? Is Punisher going to take his place? And
Yeah.
you know the internet and that sort of stuff all gets all jacked up and shit. So yeah, those three: Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and the Defenders. It's a clear yes for all of us, I think. Luke
And
Cage
2 of us will actually watch them.
right away. Joe may finish them.
You never will.
Oh yeah, that's probably true. Next up is Kong Skull Island.
Which looks fucking nuts.
It's fucking crazy. Loki and Captain Marvel going after with John Goodman because I can't think of another character for him to call him other than Roseanne's husband, Dan. Connor. Yeah, that's the one. So like they're on a mission to
And Fury.
well, I'm getting there in a minute. Is they're on a mission to go document this so-called lost island of prehistoric creatures, basically a giant ape, and they get flown in by Nick Fury and Doctor Doom with a bunch of other
Nick Fury and the
soldiers.
Screaming Eagles.
I don't think it was Screaming Eagles because he said he didn't have an eye patch yet.
Just saying.
Could be. And then shit goes awry because one of the helicopters gets a palm tree placed inside of it forcibly, like through the windshield area.
No, that
Leads
was
me to
growing in air.
believe giant monkey attacking them. That's when you turn around and go back.
Oh, so
I
basically,
don't care if it's
when-
giant monkey. It's just giant anything. Anything that
Turn
can
around and
chuck
go
a
back.
tree at you.
This is my thought process. You got like it looked like 3 or 4 helicopters, right, flying with each other.
yeah, you know.
The front one gets impaled by a palm tree, which usually is not happens like in the air. Like if a helicopter crashes, you can get a palm tree in it. You know what I mean? Like that's a
Yeah.
thing that happened. This is flying pretty straight, and it gets a palm tree implanted through the windshield. That's the part when those other ones should go boom and just like bank off. Red light. We should get out of here because like that's not normal.
Oh, we gotta save those people. No, them dead.
No, they're
They
dead.
did.
Like I don't know if you know this or not, but when a palm tree enters the front of a helicopter during flight, or even when it's crashing, and you're still in it,
They did.
the likelihood of you living
No, they're dead.
is not good.
Oh, he did.
Especially because you're not on the ground yet. If you crashed into a palm tree, all right, you might be fucked up, but you might be alive. If you get hit by a palm tree while flying in the helicopter in said air, and then it has to go down, you're gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
Even on the second bounce, it's not good for you. You know what I mean?
But they still decide to go in there.
Yep.
And
Might
try
as
and
well.
find things out, and
Yep.
you see that giant bloody handprint.
Oh
on the
my
side
god, that's
of that
another
mountain.
red flag just to turn away and
Jeez.
run, right? Man,
Yeah.
that might have happened before the helicopter got implanted
Yeah,
with a
Oh
palm
no, I'm
tree,
sure
but
it did. Like that was just Tuesday night. Hey, let's go. Side of the mountain handprint.
so big too. It's so ridiculous.
How much blood would that have to be?
And what did it come from?
Yeah, because I'm assuming that it was King Kong, but in
Well-
the Kong franchise, there's been T-Rex and other mystical animals that they've shown in this one. So
But
yeah,
this Kong does look way bigger
This Kong
than,
does
than even the Peter Jackson one.
where the two guys
And
are
this
fighting.
one we're
Oh.
kind of talking about. It's not set how you would think like all the other King Kong. Well, not all the other, but how
but
you
it's
think
not
of King
the
Kong.
classic 1940s.
Yeah, it's not
you know.
weird planes flying over
Vaudeville
empire state.
era.
Yeah,
"Ah, we're gonna go
it
film
seems
this giant ape.
more
Ah."
around Vietnam-ish. Like it has
Vietnam-ish,
modern.
yeah.
Well, yeah, it's got the,
Weapons.
the
1960s,
Huey
like late
helicopters
60s,
with the
yeah.
M60.
Is that Vietnam 60s, right?
Yeah,
Okay. God
Yeah.
man, my brain.
you're good.
Yes, when
Um,
Superman comes,
you're
I'll
fine.
tell you.
But
It
but-
lasted for a while into the 70s, and then it
Yeah, so but that seems to be the time frame because I mean there's old style cameras in it.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
like outside of the old style camera, there and like a little bit of like the haircut, but even the haircuts are kind of coming back around.
Mm-hmm.
Like where so it's kind of hard to pinpoint. Yeah, it's kind of hard to pinpoint the like date outside of the fact that you see the helicopters, you see some of the weapons, you see the old
Even the
school
fatigues
camera.
that the soldiers are wearing.
Yeah,
'Cause
they're
it's
not
that dark
they're not
green.
Yeah,
It
the
looks
digitized
very,
camos or anything. So it's kind of cool because you're in a new time frame for a King Kong, which is interesting. But like I said, the most weirdest thing to me is like this fucking thing is so goddamn big. It's like, what are you gonna do?
What was your plan?
Like what is Like, unless everyone dies,
Get
like, I
him.
don't think the movie makes sense already.
Well, I don't think there was. I don't think it was a plan because the way the trailer makes it seem is they're being paid they're paying
It's an expedition
to
in there.
go
It's not
document
like
it because
it's
John
not.
Goodman's a cameraman,
It's an expedition,
and even
to go,
Loki has a still camera
to go look into it. It's not
Or no,
literally
Captain
like,
Marvel
hey,
had
we know
looked.
there's a giant ape in here.
Yeah.
Let's go capture them shits. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I wonder. You think they bring him back?
And
Like, if
what?
they-
Class.
That's what
Big
I'm
ass
saying,
fucking
though,
boat they
like-
had at the
But that's
beginning.
but yeah, classically
but
you're
like,
saying
you,
that
you bring
him back.
Kong back.
It'd be easier to bring a city to that big motherfucker.
But like as big as King Kong was in the Peter Jackson one, like
this one was like
this one's way
It's like
bigger.
Godzilla size.
you're like,
Yeah.
why is that
Which
mountain
is
have
from
legs?
the makers of Godzilla, right?
Yeah.
A bunch of them, yeah.
So I wonder if they kind of play it like that, where you don't get a lot of King Kong like screen time,
Maybe.
which
Up
that
until the end.
upset some people
Yeah.
about the Godzilla movie,
Which is dumb.
I thought Godzilla did a good job of giving you enough
I
without
love
like
that Godzilla movie. Yeah.
ruining it, you know. But you would think King Kong would need a little bit more face time than Godzilla because it's not like a scary movie; it's more of an action movie. You would feel, but
Oh, it was pretty scary watching that trailer.
I don't know,
They're
man.
getting that knife fight on the top of that fucking hill, and you hear them breathing, and they both go, "Er," and they look over, and the head
The
comes
head
up,
is just slowly
and
coming
it's like
up.
they're like, I
And
was
he
like, oh,
just reach out and slap it on the nose. He said, "No,
No.
bad King Kong, go
bad
away."
Kong.
And it's like,
Then
okay,
he just like
And you
backhands
you would do that, and I'd be the other guy, be like, oh yeah, you punish him, and I would run the other direction.
well, running's not gonna help you either. Like,
Well, if his rage is focused on you, hopefully I can get enough
you gotta
away
pick
from
up
his.
the guy who slaps him in the face and
Throw
throws
him at
him
me?
at the other guy.
Oh,
I'm gonna
man.
find a cave, and I'm just gonna go run into that cave because
Hopefully
whatever's
it's small
inside
enough.
that cave,
there was
whatever's
dinosaur
inside that cave
skeletons.
is gonna be a lot smaller than that motherfucker.
That is depending on the size of the cave,
That's true.
because I think you'd be able to notice a cave that King
Like,
Kong would fit
oh
in.
look, a bear. Oh, scary, a bear. You see the giant fucking monkey outside? No.
Yeah, but like if you go back to like the Peter Jackson movie too, remember like the bugs were giant and shit too.
True.
Again,
And like this one had it shows dinosaur bone like skeletons. Of
It does
dinosaurs.
straight-
Yeah,
like,
there's the
straight
Triceratops
up.
one. Like,
oh, that was pretty awesome part.
yeah, he's fucking got the machine gun
He's
mounted
using
in
a
the horns,
like a shield. Yeah.
which by the way did not look like it was working, because whatever was getting closer to him kept
Oh, yeah,
getting
no,
closer to
no,
him. I was
yeah,
like,
no.
you're not winning. Nope, keep shooting. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
So I'm a yes so far. on
Yeah,
this
yeah,
one.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Adventures of Loki and Captain
And
Marvel.
people are
taking
gonna
on
be
Big
like,
Monkey.
"Do they really need to make another King Kong movie?"
Yeah.
No, they don't. But
Yeah.
fuck it.
Yeah, right.
Technology keeps getting better. Like, might as well just keep making
making
these
them-
things look cooler.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah. Speaking of technology, our next movie, Marvel's Doctor Strange.
Real quick, go back to King Kong. I hate Peter Jackson, so
You do hate Peter Jackson.
I
He
do.
is the father of all dwarves.
I did watch that other King Kong movie, and I love the King Kong versus the T-Rex.
It was one of the coolest parts.
That
Yeah,
was
for
the
sure.
coolest part. That was the only good part.
Mainly because those scenes didn't have Adrian Brody. Well, he does, but he's running in terror, so you probably like that a lot.
Adrian
So
Brody.
I'm
Get him, monkey!
get him, you giant monkey fuck, or you fucking giant T-Rex. Either one. Either one. Or Jack Black.
Whoever
Jack Black
gets
could
to
have
him.
taken Adrian Brody out in that movie. I would have been happy.
Just hits him with the camera, dangles him over the side. Get him, Kong!
Not
Um,
Colin Hanks though. Sorry.
Really?
Yeah.
He was pretty skinny in that movie. Actually, he's pretty skinny still. I mean, it's not beefed up at all. Yeah, so next is Doctor Strange. The first actual trailer came out versus the
Man.
teaser trailer.
Still
I'm in.
looks like a super mashup of all of Nolan's movies, but whatever. I'm gonna watch it.
I think a lot of stuff nowadays has some hints of Christopher Nolan.
Yeah,
movies
but
in
this
them.
one is blatant.
Oh no! Like,
Like I feel like
during the
it's-
trailer, I said, "Yeah, why? This looks like Inception." I mean, it really does.
well, the buildings
The building scene looks
folding over on
exactly like
themselves
Inception.
look like it, but just like there's other things too. Just
It has
seem
that
Inception-y to
gritty
me.
feel to it.
And then
the,
like Batman Begins.
yeah.
It's got some Batman Begins in it. So, but I like all those movies, so fuck it, let's watch it.
I thoroughly enjoy it. I really like where the trailer went with it. So
Yeah, by the first teaser trailer, you get like that a little bit of it. You know, like it's got some mystic stuff, and like she tossed his ass, and like he had versions of himself and blah. And this one, they're like, nah, man. See, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make you want to throw up. right away.
I do.
Yep.
I'm gonna watch it because at this point, Marvel is about enough equity where you just watch anything that has Marvel.
I
attached to
already
it.
shipped a check.
Yeah, yeah.
Saying fill in price.
So
of
I'll
at
watch
least
any
one ticket.
Marvel movie at this point, but I will say I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like this one the least out of all of them so far. I have that feeling going in,
Yeah.
and that doesn't mean it's gonna be bad. I'm just gonna I'm thinking so far this is probably gonna be the one I like the least.
I can't say that. Because to me, it feels. I mean, as we have said, it feels like a Christopher Nolan movie. So it feels like
Yeah, but it's not.
it
though.
feels like
that's
Marvel's
the-
Batman. You know, he gets into an accident, so something traumatic happens in his life, and he goes searching for his future,
His destiny.
and he ends up in that ancient temple where he learns some sort of mystical art. You know, so very similar to Nolan's Batman, and then he goes back to his city to save it essentially.
From Liam Neeson.
From Liam Neeson.
So I think I'll thoroughly enjoy it.
I said I think I'll like it. I just don't. I don't know. Again, this is like magic and spells and shit.
But like you said, it just anything at this point that Marvel's doing is gold.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they're doing pretty good for themselves. Like Mike said, equity. I
Yeah.
literally sent a check saying, please put in the price of at least one ticket.
at least one ticket.
At least one ticket.
You'd
I'll
more
buy
like
the rest myself.
Definitely 10 tickets.
Well, I don't know about that. Like, right away. Like, if Mike's right,
Right away.
5 tickets.
5 tickets exactly, because you're gonna see it with us. You're gonna see it opening day. You're gonna see it Sunday.
when
You're
you
gonna
get
see
off
it with
work.
your friends after work. Exactly.
It's true. It's true. There's a movie theater.
Somebody's
right there.
gonna be like, "Hey, Cody," and you're like, "Yes, I want to go see Doctor Strange." And you're like, "No, I was saying hi, but okay."
I was gonna ask you to get out of the way, but like, no. But that second
But
one's
no,
pretty
yeah,
good
let's
too.
go watch Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I think the visuals look dope as fuck. The magic looks sick as shit too, because they use the ruins. Like you can see the shapes and stuff, and it goes up his arm. It's fucking dope as balls. The teleportation fire ring thing was pretty sweet too.
Yeah,
just
where it
walk
kind of
through,
interacts
yeah.
with the environment.
You can see like
and-
through it, but it's
yeah.
like, yeah, it was super dope. I was like, that's rad. I don't know what's happening in it,
I
as
don't
far as I
think
know.
anybody does.
I know Hannibal's eyes look like they're burning, rotting flesh out of his face, which is
Yeah.
pretty dope. I thought it was pretty dope. But yeah, now I'm gonna go for sure. Mike he's gonna see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna see it. If it wasn't a Marvel movie, though, I'll be honest, I'd probably be a no.
I would still see it. If it wasn't a Marvel movie, I'd still see it.
I don't know. If
From
I
what
would-
I see, if it didn't say Marvel on it, I would still see it.
yeah, because I like stuff like Sorcerer's Apprentice and
Which is a
The
dope
Last
movie.
Witch Hunter.
I like those movies. Those are dope. Yeah,
I like those ones. So like I would.
I'd totally
it looks
see this.
pretty dope.
Yeah.
I
I still want to see. I want to see sequels to those two movies.
I do too. We're never gonna get either of those though. Well, which
Boo.
Last Witch Hunter we might, depending on how.
Because it did pretty well.
It did
Triple
fairly
X
well. Yeah.
does.
Ugh, god damn it. They released a trailer for that too. Notice we didn't watch it. I watched it.
Garbage.
You're doing a lot of stuff that makes me not like you today.
Whatever.
He's like, I really don't care about your friendship.
Well, 100%. That's the truth. If Triple X does really, really, really good, Vin Diesel will say, "I want to make a sequel to fucking The Last Witch Hunter,"
Not
and they'll be like,
Peacekeeper.
"Okay."
What's that one? What's the one who's a babysitter?
The
Pacifier?
pacifier.
Yeah, Pacifier. He wants a sequel to that one finally.
Yeah, he's gonna pick that one above Last Witch Hunter.
He's like, in order, guys, in order.
One another
Chronological
Riddick
of my
movie.
career. Well, he's
I'm into the sequel thing now, guys. Let's go. Let's sequel some old shit.
Now
47
he's
Fast
not-
and Furious
yeah.
movies isn't enough sequels for him.
But he needs a vehicle for his own career.
See, what you didn't understand is that those
Get
weren't
it?
really sequels.
Vehicle.
It was
Vehicle.
actually just continuations.
Is that blood? What happened
He's
just now?
gonna,
No.
the sequel to Babylon AD.
You ever watch the director's cut of that?
No, I can't.
So
find
much
it.
better.
So
'cause
much better.
I want to watch it because you guys told me it's actually pretty good. It makes the
Yeah.
movie make more sense, but I can't find it anywhere.
Because nobody really wants to carry that movie.
Yeah. I have it. You want to borrow it? I got it free on Blu-ray.
Sure.
Remind me when you leave.
Ah.
Nah, he says. I just said that to make you happy, so you quit talking to me about it. It's what it sounded like to me. Next up is Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
I don't know if that's a thing. Oh, that's the wrong button again. I'm dumb.
There you are. What are you doing over there?
I typed in Wonder Woman and then hit enter because I forgot what I'm doing. But yeah, so the first actual trailer for Wonder Woman has been released
Yep.
at Comic-Con.
Captain Kirk's in it.
Captain Kirk is in it.
No Mr. Spock.
As far as we know. Danny Houston's in it, so like there's a
Oh shit.
link to the X-Men in a way.
You could link it to the X-Men.
Yeah, why not? I'd do it all day long.
Yeah, I guess you would.
Yep. I don't give a fuck. I don't know. I could probably look at what is in it, but I'm not gonna.
Well, Gal Gadot. And...
Well, no, I was like, who he is, because it says
okay.
Danny Houston.
Okay,
It doesn't really
gotcha.
say
What character he plays.
yeah
Gotcha.
who he plays. There's a bunch of people in it that you will recognize that you may not know the name of.
Danny Houston kind of sucks.
There are a bunch of people
Danny
in
Houston
it
sucks
that
in a lot
you
of things, for
recognize
sure.
but don't know the name of.
Yeah, like you'd be like, oh, I know that guy from like that one movie with the things and stuff, and like waka, that sort of thing. But you wouldn't be like, oh, Danny Houston.
How long before people start making a big deal that there's not enough or not very many men in this movie?
Actually, there's a lot of men in this movie.
There's a lot of men.
No, I'm
But-
saying I'm kind of tongue in cheek. Like people are gonna be like, "Why is there
What's
so
with
many
all the
women?
ladies? No, because it's
Why are the men useless?"
I guarantee you that you're probably going to hear the argument of why does Wonder Woman need some sort of love interest? Because obviously that's what Captain Kirk is.
Or
He's a
Steve
love
Trevor.
interest.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it is. It's I'm wondering.
But he's also the conduit to like our world, though.
No, he
Yeah,
absolutely
I mean,
is. Like I'm thinking, like,
I've used conduit twice in this podcast, by the way.
good job, Mike.
Yeah, weird. I noticed it because I don't ever
World's
say that
greatest
word.
search engine. Go ahead.
Oh God,
You're
that's
gross.
awful.
It's a tech support joke.
Yeah. Oh, your computer has conduit. You probably have malware and viruses on it.
No, not probably. You do
Yeah.
already. Like I can see one. Go ahead. You were gonna say.
Yeah, I lost my train of thought.
It's about the men's being with the ladies. Conduit to the men's world, man's world.
Yeah.
as
Okay.
they say.
Yeah. Right. Mike and his big words. So yeah,
Threw you
it
off
totally
'cause Mike
makes
doesn't use
sense.
Big words.
It totally makes sense. Like movie going wise, it totally makes sense. You need something that brings her into man's world.
Yep.
Because that's what even they have referred to it in the books as man's world. That's why Themyscira is there. It's a woman's world.
There are no men's.
There are no men's.
They're not even allowed.
Which, although I do think it was funny, is where's your father? Oh, I didn't have a father. I was Zeus made me. And
Yeah.
I was like, but that's still a father figure. Anyway, just awful father. Awful father,
Your
by the way.
tiny handy man.
The battle
But,
scenes are
but
dope.
still, but still, people will complain
Oh, for sure, yeah. It's the internet.
because they
I was just referencing dumb dudes who basically
no
got mad at Ghostbusters
Bitches,
because
no bitches can be ghosts.
yeah.
Getting
But
mad
I'm
at-
saying that
yeah.
you will have those people that on the other end that they don't like Gal Gadot, and you'll have the more feminist people who will argue that why
She don't mean no
why
man.
why does she need a man? Why?
I mean, we'll guarantee you she's gonna be saving his ass 99% of the time in the movie. You know what I mean? So
No, yes,
it's gonna be fine. People are gonna complain, but there's no reason to.
But
Those
there-
people are
there's some
Fuck those people.
stupid.
There's literally
Stupid
something, and I can't remember the name of it that I had
cunts.
read a while ago. It was some sort of a study done on women in film and how they have to, or at least writers always write them as some sort of, every time they're talking, they have to talk about a guy. Like they're not there to move dialogue along or have their own thoughts. They're there to talk about the main character or talk about their love interests or whatnot. So that's what I'm saying, is that there will be people complaining about that, but it's
Yeah.
like, it's a movie, guys. Come on, it looks like it could be an amazing movie.
Visuals are phenomenal,
Visually,
man.
it looks phenomenal, and it looks in the same tone as Batman versus Superman or Superman or Man of Steel. I mean,
yeah.
but
Little lighter tone though. It looks.
I
like,
don't
though.
mind that, and I don't know why. Well, I mean, I do kind of know why some people have a problem with that, because they want to see the bright colors of the capes and this and that, and it's like,
The outfit's super dope.
Outfit is super dope.
When
I
she
love
dons the fucking suit, like straight up armor when she's on the battlefield.
Yes.
And then the
dude.
lasso.
Oh, the lasso looks super dope
Lasso's
too.
glowing.
And she's like
as
using it
sitting
as a
there.
weapon too, which I
And she
love.
flips that tank too. with it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm sold from this trailer.
There
I
you-
still have yet to see Batman versus Superman beyond the
wee bit we
small
watched.
bit that we watched, but I'm super sold on this. Super sold.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for sure.
Not just sold, I'm super sold.
Like I'm willing to write them a check too.
Yes.
But those are greedy bastards, so I may not send that check blank.
Yes.
I'll be like, what?
I
What's
want
the price?
this to go towards this movie, a sequel, and Batman.
Yes, straight up Batman. Just Batman, the Batfleck one.
The Batfleck.
Yeah. Who, by the way, officially announced as being writer and director of the Batman solo movie.
Which we knew for a while.
Yeah, but this is like they announced it like officially. Like he is doing this movie for 2018.
Yeah.
Boom. That dude's gonna be busy. Like he's gonna be waist deep in DC for a wee bit now.
Oh, yeah. Especially if he's doing his own writing and
Yeah,
stuff.
like he's
Yeah.
writing, he's
No,
directing
it's-
it. He's obviously in the Justice League movie we'll see next year.
Yep.
Or no, not yet. Is that
Oh,
next year?
Moving into the Justice
Holy
League
shit!
movie.
Is that next year too?
I'm pretty sure it is, yeah. Like I
Fuck,
said, I
next
didn't
year's
see
so stacked.
I didn't see anything that said 2018 on there. Or to be announced. It all said
That
2017.
means so next year we'll have Lego Batman,
Actual Batman.
actual Batman
With the Justice League.
Yeah, so Justice League, Wonder Woman.
Mhm.
We have Guardians 2, Spider-Man,
Yep.
Thor 3.
Did you see the? I'm sure you have. I'm not sure if Mike had. Did you see the Hulk armor?
I sent it to you. I sent the pictures to you.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It was the thing with
I
the
also
stuff.
saw him on Kotaku. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's like basically like, oh, by the way, we're secretly telling you that we're doing a World War Hulk movie, in a way.
yes.
But not like we're not guaranteeing it. But yeah, Don, like, because you know, like what I was talking to the guys at work about this, not to get sidetracked, like we normally do. But it was, I saw that and I was like, they're like, why does he need armor? I'm like, well, because he's essentially going against gods. And they're like, yeah. I'm like, remember the fight between him and Thor in the first one? Like he got his ass kind of handed to him.
yeah.
And he did sucker punch Thor later on, but like he's gonna need an upper hand because there's gonna be a whole fucking planet of Thors
Yeah.
to literally be fighting against.
Puny
what?
God.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, he took out Loki, but Loki's technically not an Asgardian. Loki is from the ice
Frost. He's a
frost
frost
giants.
giant.
Yeah, so like, and he's not even a very
He
good
wasn't
frost
even-
giant.
No, because he's a small one.
Yeah,
And those
he didn't
dudes
grow
were
up. Yeah, those
fucking
are
huge.
those dudes were big. Plus that big beastie thing that Thor murdered. By the way, if you guys forgot about that, on camera, murdered the fuck out of that crazy ice dog.
Yeah. Well, it shouldn't attack him.
It's true.
That's true. It's a true
Red
fact there.
dogs get put down. Thanks, Vinny. So yeah, no, yeah. Next year, we should probably look up a list, but we don't have time. We're almost running out of time. We have one more movie to talk about. So I'm gonna go for Wonder Woman. Joe,
Oh yeah.
Mike.
Yes.
All right, so that's good. So next up is Justice League, the movie. We saw a teaser, very early footage because they are filming a lot of it. They are even filming it right now. That is in the process. We actually got to see all, well, I guess you could say 5 of them.
No, because you didn't see Superman.
No, do your math real quick. You saw 5 of them. Do your math real quick. Who we saw in that trailer?
Yeah, I guess we did. Well, I was thinking of
'Cause
like,
there's 6
I was
technically.
thinking together, like
Yeah, we saw 5 of them together.
we saw
well,
four
actually
of
saw
them
4
together.
of them together, but we saw all
because
5 of them. And stuff, I think.
because Aquaman, you know, is
He's
he
not as-
is
he's
he
not-
in?
he's-
He you know,
More or less.
More or less. Is it more or less or more? More or less.
Said no, didn't he? You said
Yeah.
no. Yeah, so in this one, we get to see the 5 Sans Superman. So you get to see for the first time, really a really good glimpse at Aquaman. Not
Right.
doing Aquaman stuff, but like Aquaman.
No,
Edward
he wasn't
Curry.
talking to fishes. No.
Yeah, it wasn't talking to the fishes.
I heard you talking to fishes.
That was a really funny line. You got to see Bat in the suit again. You got to see the Wonder Woman's in her outfit as well, sitting down all glamified, watching videos with Batman
With the Bruce Waynes.
I saw Bruce Wayne with a beard.
Yep.
Which was pretty dope. Because that's the thing you don't get to
Because
see
he
too
went
often.
to someplace cold.
Super
So when you
cold
go to
on the king
someplace
side.
cold,
You got
The
to have a
beard keeps
beard.
you warm.
beard happens.
Yep. That's why I'm always having a beard. Always somewhere cold. You got to see Cyborg in the actual gear, both up close and far away.
Which makes me interested because I don't keep up on much on Cyborg, but they show him at the beginning. He's regular human looking,
show all of
and
them
then at
before
the end he's Cyborg. So is he able to transform like that,
No,
or does
that's before
They're,
that.
does?
they're gonna.
That's what I'm
they're
saying.
going back.
They're going
They're
back.
probably gonna show the accident that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is what I'm guessing.
I'm guessing that's
Okay.
a flashback to him telling him what happened
Okay.
because it looks very flashbacky.
The only thing
I will say I'm not excited about how it looks so far, even though we haven't really seen the cyborg like move around and be functional. We just saw that little bit of it.
it looks very early.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
very early. Yeah, I mean, obviously we're still.
Yeah, and I'm not
knee
gonna
deep in
say
filming.
it's garbage or anything. Like it looks like whatever, but I'm just not.
They haven't polished it
I'm
up
waiting
yet.
to see like what the full look of it is.
When he starts fighting and
Yeah.
moving around, rather than just asking or saying that he
because
didn't
I was
think he
kind
was
of
real.
hoping there'd be more of like more person, but you saw it in the Justice or in the Batman v Superman movie, like it's basically just a head and almost half of a chest is all that's left
and like
of
one
him.
itty bitty part of an arm.
So I was kind of hoping there'll be like one full arm and a little bit of torso, like kind of have that kind of look to it. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna bash it because it's super early and we haven't even seen a full, head to toe shot of it yet.
Yeah.
But that's the one thing out of it that I'm a little bit like, oh, that could be garbage, maybe. So anxious to see that.
Also, though, you got we were talking. Speaking of the earliness, I mean, obviously, this is like they're not done filming. You can tell because like there's not a whole lot you see, but they have plenty of time to do some tweaking to the special effects because, looks like they did a lot to the Flash's Speed Force stuff, and obviously they animated Cyborg itself, but they can obviously tweak how that looks for the most part. But speaking of which, I do like the usage of the Speed Force when they're doing the Flash scene, both in and out of the Speed Force. Like when you see him in the Speed Force, looking at the Batarang fly by his face, which is super hilarious because he like dawns on him like, wait, what the fuck? Bruce Wayne just threw a Batarang at me. That must mean he knows Batman.
Are you friends with Batman?
Yeah.
Did
Batman live in Bruce Wayne's basement?
No.
Bruce Wayne lives in Batman's attic. But then when you see him, I keep referring to because I don't know what else to say when he moves real fast. Like it's a flash, and like obviously it's his name. And
It's more instant than what you've seen in the past.
Yeah,
where
you don't see the
like,
trail.
Yeah.
It's just like boom, and he flashes behind him, and like you see the lightning, which is
Yeah.
cool. It's not red or yellow. It's like regular blue lightning or white lightning.
And it's not really a lightning that's coming off him.
No,
that
it's
you
just
see in a
around him,
lot of
like,
it.
yeah.
It's just around him.
So
yeah.
I thought it was pretty. Like, it's interesting to see what they're doing with it. And obviously, again, that could be tweaked later on.
Yeah.
Because like what we see now literally could be nothing of what it actually looks like, except for his armor looks like that looks like the suit he's gonna
Because
be
that
wearing.
looks like a practical effect
Yeah.
more than CG type thing. Yeah.
Like where Cyborg is definitely like prosthetics, but like CG like a motherfucker. I'm sure there's parts of it that are like
more
on
practical, yes.
him. Like he probably has half his face covered by something, but like that red eye was definitely not his.
There's a Tauros.
Yeah, that's where I got mine is here.
Oh, I never did.
Yeah.
That's
There's a
awesome.
Taurus if you want to catch one, Mike.
Oh, it's a question
Maybe.
mark one. So
Ooh, you're gonna get maybe a.
I'm gonna throw a raspberry
Yeah,
at it.
you should. Give me like 12. So Justice League. All right, that's it for Comic-Con roundup. Did he escape
No, I threw a
biffed it?
curveball
off the screen?
off the
You
screen.
curved it off the screen. You're supposed to curve it from off the screen, like off the Anything else? Anybody? Nothing? We're good.
Nope, that's
We're
really it.
That is our trailer recap from Comic-Con 2016.
Lots of yeses, couple maybes.
We missed a few things, but nothing big, and we talked about some other ones. So that's it for this week's Come Naturally. We are.
Joe.
Mike.
I am Cody, and as usual, you motherfuckers just came naturally.
Boomer lives.